understand you guys are hard working to make yourself a living, so you can make yourselves a professional. It's not what you do today, it's what you do tomorrow. It doesn't really matter who you used to be. What matters is who you are becoming. And over here at this place, the NECAT is giving you the opportunity to become. Obviously, you guys love to cook, you're passionate about cooking, and this place will heighten those skills so you are ready to tackle any jobs that are put in front of you. When I started here, I was literally, we were in the middle of a pandemic. We used to have all these partitions here, everybody had to wear masks. In the beginning, some of the classes were in Zoom. Finally, we got to come in and be in person. Me personally, I love to cook. And I wanted to expand my knowledge of cooking and techniques. And I heard about things like this, and I did not hesitate to become a student here. Unfortunately, when I applied, again, the pandemic hit me, and I got really sick with COVID-19, where I almost didn't make it. I remember I called Elise Brandywine and I told her, I won't be able to make it to Cohort 47 because I'm hospitalized. And pray for me, you know? They prayed for me, and God willing, I was able to survive, as some people unfortunately didn't. She says, I'm having a spot for you on Cohort 48. I apologize. It's a little emotional for me because, again, I really wanted this, so I had a chance to be here. Man, my very first day, I was so nervous. I'm sure you guys probably relate. But everybody's here so friendly. My experience here was excellent. I couldn't wait to go over to that kitchen and wash the dishes. Trust me, you guys gonna love washing dishes on the dishwasher machine. But nonetheless, I came here every day. I showed up. I participated. I did all my work, whatever they asked for you to do. Get your resume together. I understand that you guys are doing a little bit more than what Cohort 48 was doing with some extracurricular things that is awesome in today's society. But just show up, you know, every day. Show up every day on time for lineup. 15 minutes before lineup, right? That's what they tell you guys. But you could make it. If you can make it here, you can make it anywhere. And before I leave you guys, I wanted to tell you a couple of things. Success is not final. Failure is not failing. It is the courage to continue that counts. As it is often the small steps, not the giant leaps, that bring about the most lasting rewards. Work hard in silence. Let your success be your noise. Thank you so much for
I want to highlight something here. Oh yeah, look at
this. So this is the hard work that I put in. Thanks to my teachers here, allow me to graze the cover of 2022 annual report of the NECAT Culinary Arts Trade.
You are accomplished.
Yes, this is a very proud moment for me. My mom is my #1 fan, and I'm glad that I still have her here in my life, so this is for her.
Did everyone get to do that, or just you?
I'm not sure how they picked that process.
This year it was just Ellen. There's pictures of other grads that are in there.
Oh.
Flip through one of those, I can get one.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, you can work hard. Maybe next year that'll be you will be.
Right.
Or any of us. But at the end of the day, this represents all of us.
Right.
The success that we all could attain after graduating from this place. Because trust me, when you guys have that people coming in here, career day, you guys are gonna be like, all these people are here to see us and hire you. Just put your best foot forward and all you can do. Thank you so much, guys.
So I want to highlight one thing, and I know I'm not. We haven't talked about this yet.
Okay.
But I tell people all the time that this is their journey, right? I think the first time I spoke with you all, I said to you, if you don't want to be in the kitchen, I'm not going to tell you to be in the kitchen. If you don't want to be in the culinary space or hospitality space, I'm not going to tell you to do that. I want you to be on your journey. Whatever you can take from this program, the discipline, some of the social emotional wellness program, some of the financial stuff that we're going to be talking about, certainly some of the career readiness. And the culinary is the sweet spot, but it's a benefit. If you don't want to go down that path, that's cool with me. I'd like you to talk a little bit about your journey, if you're okay with that. How yours is not a typical NECAT.
Right, that is true.
And how you've all the time felt supported with your journey and your decision.
That is correct. So yes, that's true. I came here to learn how to cook and possibly one day open up, you know, my own little business, my own little restaurant. Chef Pepper is what they call me. But I do have a career. I'm currently been in the energy efficiency business for the last 13 years. I work for a nonprofit organization for the city of Boston, helping people with low income, with refrigerator replacements, washing machines replacements, air conditioners, light bulbs. It's an energy assessment for food.
My mother is, she got a refrigerator, a dishwasher, a washing machine, refrigerator, all of that stuff.
I spearheaded that program for the last 13 years, and that's the program I've been doing ever since. Now, my passion is food. I know a lot of people say, well, you have a career already, how's your passion food? Well, it always has been my passion. It's just some people wanted to be a doctor, but it ended up being a mechanic or something, you know? But my journey was that I wanted to become a better cook and possibly learn some skills so I could, if I do want to open up my own restaurant, I know how to do a lot of cooking techniques. Again, it is not your journey, it's where you start, it's where you end up. If this is where you want to come study, but then you find a job doing something else, that's great. You get yourself a job, but guess what? You still got this background, so in case anything happens, you have an opportunity here. I have this experience. The more experience, the more things that you can add on to your resume, more power to you. Thank you.
Any questions? Anybody have any questions for Ellen for your runs?
I do, but it's not regarding
That's okay.
cooking stuff. I was going to ask about the other thing we do. Is it in Boston?
Yes,
are you
ma'am.
get hooked up with your organization? I'm wondering if it's the same one.
It's the food assistance is what it's called.
Oh, okay.
I have that information with Ayana. I left her all that information,
Oh, okay.
so if any of you guys are interested, I know this is
No.
No,
but
that's what I was-
it's information that I can help with, especially for people who live in a 3-family home and feel that they are low income. We provide this program free for our city Boston residents.
I just want to come while you stand strong for being sick and came back to the program. That's a real strong story.
Thank you.
Come on.
Man, listen, that one night, December 16th, I'll never forget. I think that was the night that I was supposed to go, but I called.
I like that you called.
I called, pray for me, and somehow I woke up the next day, and all the vitals were better. Thank God.
You got you go through things with your loved one.
Right, no,
And like
no.
your story, you went through something and stuff, and that's why I really
Yeah,
respect your story.
exactly. Thank
You showed
you.
encouragement, you kept your faith, and a lot of people gotta listen to stories.
Right.
It takes faith and courage to accomplish a lot of things.
We have a saying, you have to go to hell to come out right.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to ask,
Did you do anything in the culinary field after NECAT?
Yeah, they
Well, again, I'm drafting up my business plan to open up my little chef cafe culinary stuff. But believe it or not, I'm in the process of acquiring a local TV show for my community. You know, I'm in the process, but I'm in the talks, in the works with Lynn Public Television. They have a segment that they're looking for, like a person to show how to make a dish or something like that. And listen, man, I put my name on that something quick. You know, because you got to put your name out there. You don't know what the opportunities out there. But yes, I took a very quick job while here doing some prep cooking. It was some long hours, but it was all worth it. Because it was a quick, brief job I took at an elderly home in Topsfield. But it was literally super, like, temporary. I just wanted to try it out. But here I am. Just because you don't go into a culinary business does not mean that you were not successful in your teachings, in your learnings here. You know, because you don't know. You might graduate from here and then you get an opportunity for something else. Are you going to say, no, I'm going to wait for this? You might take an opportunity, you know, now. And then if another one comes later, then now you have options. And this is what this place does for us. It gives us options. Yeah.
You came upstairs today to talk to me about something completely different. Right. Which is part of the message that I hope stays with everybody, in that as an alumni, Ellery and everybody else feels welcome enough to come back, that they know this is their space, their community, that they come back and talk about. Ellery has another business idea, right? Another plan. That we're working on this business plan.
Little brother man, always got some kind of idea. You gotta have something. You can't just sit stagnant. You have to have something. You gotta pull from this side. You gotta pull from this side. You know, right now, like you were saying, I'm putting together art studio because I do photography. That's my shall we have hobby. And I'm putting together an art studio. I put the contract in. So I'm just sitting back waiting for the landlord to see if they're going to accept me or not. It'll be a blessing because my son, I have a young son, and I brought him in. It's called Ellery and Son Photography because he wanted to be part of everything, you know. But that's my little guy, and like I said, this is for my mom, but everything else I'm doing is for my son. Any other questions?
You do digital photography or film?
I take pictures with a DSLR, so digital. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Listen, you can take some excellent pictures with a Polaroid. But again, this is funny you said that because it is not the camera, it's the person behind the camera. So it's like you guys. You might have a knife that doesn't work so well, but it's still going to work. It's still going to cut that vegetable. You're still going to cook it the same way. It's still going to come out and taste the same way.